it comes to me from a variety of sources. And it's this message about collaboration and how I should be working with other people, or that my creative work should be collaborative in some way. Last year, I think it was last year, I had a reading. It might have been the year before even. Oh my gosh, I've been working on this and not working on this fiction project for so long. I have this novel that I want to write, and it's been so difficult. I have felt so blocked for years. Like I've had this feeling of it's the thing I think about every day. It's the impulse I have. It's the project I know I should be working on, that I want to be working on, that's vitally important to me. And yet it's the place where I'm really blocked and I can't seem to get any clarity or movement. So I had an actual reading, like a psychic reading about this project 1 or 2 years ago. I don't know how long ago. And in this reading, the person said to me, you need to join a writer's group. Like you need to do it immediately. Like just go out and join a writer's group. And I was like, oh, I didn't do that. I looked around online a little bit, but I didn't join a writer's group because I hardly ever leave my house. And when I do, it's to go on a walk and talk to trees or something. I have a really difficult time being in groups of people. I don't like making small talk. I don't like group decision making. I don't like unsolicited feedback. And I don't like the structure of, you have to be at this place at this time on this day and have this many pages written. It's just none of that is like a good fit for me. And so while I hear the advice, you need to collaborate, you need to be in a writer's group, you need to be held accountable and all of those things. And I think, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds true. I can't make myself do it. I don't want to do it. I don't have the energy for it. Skip ahead to now. This very week, I made several huge epiphanies and understandings about this project and the structure of the project and what it needs to be and how I need to go about creating it, writing it, doing it. It was such an amazing feeling to come upon this discovery, to feel it like zinging through my body, like, oh yes, 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 this is the thing, this is the way. That epiphany, those realizations came as a result of collaboration, but not the way you might think. So I've been doing a project since the start of the year with someone who probably knows me better than anyone on earth. And we've known each other for a very long time. And we've been doing this no pressure project together, a writing project. No deadlines, no expectations. We have a parameter that we're working in. And it was through the writing that I'm doing as part of that shared project, that these epiphanies about my novel that I'm working on came to be. And so at the same time that I had the epiphany about the book, I don't know if it's fair to call it a book when it's not a book, it's just a thing in my head, but it's going to someday be a book. At the same time that I had the epiphany about the work, I also had this epiphany about collaboration and about what that means. And I think that whenever I've heard people talk about collaboration, I've always just seen it in this very traditional way, this structured sort of, I don't know, like the word collaboration sort of reminds me of the word compromise, which is a word I do not like. It's a concept I don't like. And so what's happened is this way of working together, this way of working with another person has supercharged my creativity, my clarity, my understanding. It has brought me into my voice, into my anchor, into my foundation. And I'm realizing that collaboration and working with another person and being in a writer's group and being in a writer's community doesn't have to look like 10 people sitting around a table. It looks like this for me right now. It looks like this relationship and this work that we're doing together, feeding my other work. And through all of it, I haven't left my house. Now, I don't want to always be a person that stays in my house. I am hoping that I will at some point rejoin the world. But this is really exciting. And this is what I'm bringing into this new moon energy, my studio energy. I have this painting that I'm working on. This is just for me. This is just, I work on this canvas when I have the time and the energy and the inclination to work on it. So who knows how long that painting will be going, but I'm enjoying it. I'm thankful for the digital world, for social media, for all of the technology that allows us to communicate and collaborate and create together no matter where we are physically, even if one of us is a hermit who doesn't leave the house. It's incredible. I'm really, really excited to be stepping into this project that's been a part of my thought process and my creative heart for such a long time, that has felt so stalled and blocked for such a long time. It's truly exciting and sparkling and beautiful energy to feel like I have clarity around it and I know what to do. I know what to do now. I know the next step to take, and that's an amazing feeling. We're always collaborating all the time. And everything that we're doing in our lives is either building community or not. And I think whereas I have had in the past this idea that that was a failing of mine, that it was a failure of mine, that I am not a member of communities, that I'm not out in the world mingling with other people, that I crave so much alone time, I'm now realizing that I am in communities. I am. They're just communities that don't look like the first thing that comes to mind when you think of that word. And again, that doesn't mean that it's always going to be like this. It doesn't mean that I'm never going to go back into a physical space with a physical group of people. But really, I think what I'm understanding is that at the heart, if we talk about community or collaboration, what's at the heart of that is truth-telling and honesty and telling the truth to ourselves and allowing other people to see that truth. And that is the biggest block, I think, to creativity, is when we start to think, I have to control the way that other people are seeing me or the way that other people are seeing my work. And if I think that I have to have control over that and your perception of what I'm doing, I'm not going to be able to do anything, because I'm just going to be outside of the creation thinking about something that doesn't even exist. But true community and collaboration allows a safe space for the revelation of the truth. When you're truly in my community, when we're truly collaborating, I know that I can let you see me and you can let me see you. And there's not going to be any judgment there, and there's not going to be any fixing. There's not going to be any unsolicited feedback. There's going to be a coming together, an understanding of our humanity, our humanness, and the things that link us all together. And it is only in that space of truth-telling that we can truly make art or write or create anything. Only in that space of truth-telling can anything worthwhile be created. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the people who see me and love me anyway. That's the coolest thing ever. That's the best kind of collaboration.